Either way, but we're gonna be starting things off on Crystal Oasis. Will Astra's Glare take things, or will Fantastic Fungus get some cooking going? Who knows? Who can tell? Yeah, but either way, gonna be starting things off on Crystal Oasis for game number 1. Already gonna be starting off with a decent amount of damage back and forth.
I'm curious to see how Astra plays his character differently.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that is so much more grounded from the way how we saw Shadow's Glare, right? Where Shadow was very heavy aerial projectile based, and this time around, Astra's just playing very much like, hey, you know, I want these silts, I want these jabs, I want these you know, close to the ground combos. Meanwhile, you know, the pot is out, we are cooking, and Fungus is trying and succeeding, taking that first stock. Alright, here we go. As the pot is out once again, cooking again, and oh my lord, we already got 2 fantastic meals on deck, but right now, Astra wants none of that. Astra simply wants death, but it seems that he's struggling to try and find a way how to seal out the stock against Fungus. Alright, and here we go. You know, just lapping in percent and lapping in stocks, 3 stocks to 1. And right now, Astra needs to find a way and find his footing as Fungus just continually trying to rack up as much extra credit as possible. With this much extra credit, you might as well skip the assignment.
Three ingredients in the pot.
Alright, 3 ingredients, but we could even see another here. Alright, and there it is, the first stock for Astra. Going to be able to take that away from Fungus. A beautiful parry, though, and Astra now has a mountain to climb. Alright, and able to get right on past that S-Strong ledge. You know, the workshop classic. Not going to be falling down to that one just yet. And Astra just going to continually rack up as much damage as possible with those nairs, with those up airs. And just trying to stay away from the strong attacks. You can see Fungus starting to fish for these kills here.
Alright.
Alright.
Definitely a scary situation, and that's it.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a scary situation, but just like that, you said that Poe and Gumbo can absolutely cook, and cook they did. And just like that, you know, game number 1 going to be going over to Fantastic Fungus. Beautiful 2-stock. Okay, and game number 2 going to be Neo Fire Capital. Just completely different change of pace. Instead of going for the relatively close blast zones and a neutral stage, we're going to be going to a very, very long range stage with so much more time between the kill percents.
Oh, yeah. Very big stage.
Yeah, and you can see just right now, just continuing again and again, how Astra is slowly adjusting and getting that percent lead, you know, getting that percent off here. But Fungus just needs that one big combo to turn into a kill. You know, once the pot is out, then you can start to see the ingredients being loaded up, and so are Astra's chances of winning. Our ingredient number 1 is in at 99%. Astra's got to start being very, very concerned. Ingredient number 2. Alright, but you know, down strong coming out from Astra here, just trying to find a way to deny Fungus that first stock.
And the up air is gonna get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, it was trying so long to deny that first stock, but instead it is going to go to Fungus anyway. Meanwhile, you know, triple ingredients, fully cooked, and oh baby, off the stage and off into the blast zone is Astra right now, just trying to find a way how to seal out this first stock.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Poe finish a meal himself once yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a little bit rough, but you know, that's why they come in pairs, right?
Ooh, gonna get the conversion. The cool part is also there's custom compatibility with the meal, so you can add your own meal too on your character.
Well, that's always nice. You know, but either way, you know, Astra not gonna be too happy with that. You know, we're focusing on meals. Astra's focusing on fighting for his life here.
Yeah.
As Fungus is just trying
Fungus is just trying to cook up a meal. Astra's fighting for his life.
Yeah, I mean, either way, right now, you know, right now you can see so much damage on the Croc, just 110% and counting, but this stage is so large. You know, this might have been Ash's counter pick, but it's starting to bite him in the butt a little bit here.
Absolutely, yeah, no, this stage, I can see why they went for it for the big size, but the problem is, they can't get the kill because of how big it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a little bit difficult as Fungus just continually surviving this crocodile so unbelievably heavy, but Downstrong going to be able to do it. All right, here we go. You know, we're cooking, we're ready, and here we are.
Projectile mode. Yeah. So if it's red, it's homing projectile. If it's blue, it's fast projectile.
I see, I see. But yeah, I mean, right now you can see that Astra's just trying to find a way in here as Fungus is just going to continue to rack up as much damage as possible. But, you know, 70%, nothing to scoff at. You know, Astra's just been very quietly just piling on that percent. It's a question of, can Astra really make that a threatening amount of percent as the Upstrong's going to take Astra out before we get a chance?
All right, another delicious meal cooked up.
Yeah. Course number 2 is served, and how many courses are we gonna get? We can't get, you know, the full-on gourmet courses, but you know, we can at least get a course number 3, and Treetop Lodge is the choice. All right, now Maka, what would you say that Astra needs to be doing in order to bring this back? Like, what's really, you know, the difference maker here?
I think they just need to push advantage more, because Cohen Gumbo does, well, Gumbo, he does kind of lack it off me options, but so yeah, I think if they just keep on Fungus so that they can't play the game, I think that's how Astra wins.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's almost like
they picked this stage to absolutely stay in their face, and it is working out.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like he can hear you as Astra right now just continually racking up as much damage as possible, just making sure that Fungus doesn't really get too many opportunities to play the game. But you can see that Cohen Gumbo just does so much damage with every conversion.
Yeah, what Cohen Gumbo wants, Gumbo just wants space to cook. So if you don't let them get that space, they can't cook. So you just have to stay on them.
Yeah, and right now with the Upstrong, you know, you can see the Glare combo game really coming on through here. Upstrong gonna get parried though, and one back air puts Astra in a really rough position here. Sneaking on by and not quite able to seal it out just yet. You know, Treetop Lodge's Blast Zone's not really working out in Astra's favor, but we're now able to get that first stock, and we're seeing Astra with a stock lead for the first time in a long time.
Nice conversion.
And you can see the neutral play around these platforms over and over again as Astra's just trying to find a way in. Right, and just barely going to be taken off the top there. But, you know, Astra right now, you know, in a solid position. You know, we haven't been able to see that much before.
I have to stay away from the pot. Okay, and they're cooled off now.
Yeah, might be cooled off, but Astra's play definitely hasn't as Fungus needs to be super, super careful around this glare here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely working out a lot better with them constantly just being in their face.
Right now.
Because you're seeing right now what happens when Gumbo can't cook.
Yeah, I mean, Astra not going to be letting Fungus get a chance to cook here. You know, says, hey, you know what? Go straight back to the kitchen. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to eat it. It's all for you. Go ahead and take as much as you want. Instead, you know, take this for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
if
you don't let him set up the pot, he's just an average heavyweight.
Yeah, but right now you can see Glare just doing so much damage. Astra able to sneak back on stage around these edge guards. It's been so well done, but the parry on the pot gonna be giving Fungus that invincibility to get straight through that F-strong punish that Astra was so heavily counting on. Alright, and you can see Astra just moving back and forth, trying to play around the neutral spacing here. You know, as any misstep could lead into a kill, could turn into your tournament stock, but is not just yet, as Astra going to be able to steal a game away. Just staying in play.
All right, in game 4, we are going to be going to Spirit Tree, the Workshop Classic.
All right, and here we go, Spirit Tree. You know, those bigger blast zones were kind of working out for Astra, as well as the verticality of the stage. So now we're going to a stage that's almost got no platforms and has so much closer in terms of blast zones. This is a beautiful stage pick from Fungus
this is
here.
One of the most popular Workshop characters for a good reason. Pretty small side blast zones, but while also having, I believe, the second lowest C1 in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be really difficult to play around these vertical kill combos. All right, and Astra just able to slither back on. That was actually an incredible recovery coming out from Astra here. It's Fungus trying to find their footing, trying to find their way in. Right, you know, just continually getting just walled out by Astra's aerials, but the moment that Fungus gets in, Astra gets so close to death every single time.
That's going to hurt, but they're going to come back. Next up, the hitfall there. I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, you know, you can see Fungus just trying again and again to survive past Astra's moves here. You know, this is Fungus's counter pick. One parry could lead into a kill, just barely not able to do it. Setting up the pot, setting up for the kills, but instead going to be the one going down first. Astra in a solid spot here once again with the stock lead.
All right, just going to keep on getting damage from these back airs.
And you can see Astra's racking up as much damage as possible, playing the neutral game, not wanting to interact too much. A single F-strong immediately going to be able to evening things back up.
Exactly, yeah. They do not need to go for this hyper advantage state. They just have to prevent prevent Gumbo from getting advantage. It's that simple. Because if it's a neutral phase, they win 9 out of 10 times. They just have to prevent Gumbo from getting advantage.
Yeah, and you can see how Fungus is just trying to find a way in around the wall. That is Astra's aerials. Astra's, you know, just wave dashes away from the croc. You know, I'm gonna find myself after this match and realize that this isn't a crocodile, it's an alligator or something like that this whole time. Oh boy. But
no,
right
I believe it's a crocodile. It's based on New Orleans.
Yeah, but instead of having a case of mistaken identity, the only case of mistake is Astra on that DI here, as we're going to see whether or not Astra can continue to play around this game plan. You can see a lot of approaching from Astra, which is something we really didn't see earlier, and it does not really seem to be working out.
All right. Shrimp po boy. Very close game.
All right, incredibly close game. Forder not going to do it just yet. All right, and Astra trying to find just some semblance of control, 78% and counting. Now that you're in this position, you're just barely going to be going off the side, and there goes Astra's tournament life. Told me that Potent Gumbo could cook, and Fungus
How much reward money are they going to get? Like, they're asking the question, how much reward money?
Yeah, but, either way, going to be working out phenomenal for the side of Fantastic Fungus.
So now
Astra bowing out with a strong showing.